Hi guys, my name is Bobby. Welcome back, and today I'm going to be doing my September TBR. So, I'm going to hurry up, my camera battery's going to die. Excuse me, thunder! Rude! I'm going to go through these really quick before my camera dies. So first I'm going to go through the 3 books that I want to finish reading. I want to finish reading Dark Mountain by Richard Lehman. I'm literally only 8 pages in. No reason why I shouldn't have finished this. I picked it up, started reading it one night, put it down. Stupid, but I need to finish this one. I'm hoping to get through all of these. I have quite a lot of books on this list. I'm hoping to get through all of them, and I should have no problem because my kids go back to school starting next Thursday. I'm so excited. So, I'll have way more time. But anyways, yes. Finishing Dark Mountain. I'm hoping to finish this one by the end of the month. I only have 2 days until the end of the month. 3 if you include today. And I know I'm going to get at least one of these finished. But it's maybe. Next book I need to finish is Bloody Rose by Nicholas Eames. I've started this. I'm on page 75. Yes. I love it. I absolutely love this world. I fell right back into it super easy. But this kept getting put down in favor for City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare, because I want to finish this one. This one, which here is the cover. This one I definitely will finish because I am about 175 pages in. Totally sucked in. Loving it. It's not I don't know if it's going to be my favorite. It's moving kind of slow, but still absolutely love it. This one will probably definitely get finished because I can't seem to put it down. So, these 3 I need to finish, or attempt to finish, in the next 3 days, including today, so I can get them read. But if not, they will be finished in September. First book on my actual September TBR that is new is my booktube darling that I've chosen, and that's going to be Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. So again, I will film a reading vlog of me reading this book, and then also film a little wrap-up of my thoughts that are non-spoiler. A lot of people have commented and said that this is one they're really curious to see how I feel about, so that's why I picked it next. The City of Bones vlog and little wrap-up are my least few videos on my channel right now, so, which is fine. Like, that doesn't bother me at all. Like, it's a niche. Like, not all, I don't expect all of these to be, like, super viewed or whatever. I'm just doing this for fun. I think it's a great idea. So, yes, this will be the one that I read next in the month of September. And then I have one buddy read, and that buddy read is The Black Prism by Brent Weeks. I'm buddy reading this with 2 subscribers, Monica and Cindy. If you would like to join us on our buddy read, let me know. We are on Voxer, and we made a little group to chat about it. So if you would like to join us, let me know, and you're more than welcome to. This is a huge book, but Cindy has it broken down to 50 pages a day, so it shouldn't take us very long to get through. This is an epic fantasy that has a magic system that's based solely around colors. I believe there's one person called the Prism who can wield all of the colors in the magic system, and I believe our main character is the Prism. That's about all I know. I don't know anything else about it, except for that it's a series and it's pretty well loved, and I hear it's pretty good, so we'll see. Now for the books that I actually picked that I want to read. All of you should know that this is a given. The second it hits my doorstep on September 3rd, I will be reading Dark Dawn by Jay Kristoff. Everything will be put on hold. Everything will stop until I am finished with Dark Dawn, because I've been waiting for this book for well over a fucking year, and it needs to happen. And so Dark Dawn will be the first thing I read the second it gets here. So, more than likely, I'll be trying to finish. I won't even have started any of my new books yet. It'll be Dark Dawn. So, the next 4 books are ones that I actually want to read, besides Dark Dawn, which I will read. And 3 of them are Book of the Month books. So, the first one is City of Glass by Cassandra Clare. This is kind of obvious. This is just the 3rd book in the Mortal Instruments. It's just to continue on the series as I read it. Excuse my cat. But, yes. So, I just want to continue on. I've heard this one is one of the best ones in the Mortal Instruments series. So, I'm really excited to read it. But these books read so fast. Like, I have no problem whipping through these books. But then after I finish this one, then I can start The Infernal Devices. And I have all 3 of those, and they're on the top of my shelf. So, this one I want to get read in September. The next one is The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. This is considered a mystery thriller. I consider it more like a cozy mystery because Ruth Ware doesn't write thrillers. She's like an Agatha Christie in how she writes. But this is a retelling of The Turn of the Screw, which I've heard of but have never watched or seen anything, watched or read anything about that story. It's about a woman who is writing letters. This is told in letter form. She's writing letters to a lawyer trying to get him to listen to her story because she is in jail for killing a child and she says she's innocent. And then she tells the story of how she lied to become a nanny for this family in Scotland and live in their house and take care of their children. And the children are terrible, apparently. And the house is a smart house. So there's a computer that, you know, opens the doors and turns on the window lights and opens the windows and like all that kind of stuff. So it kind of gives me 2001: A Space Odyssey vibes, where it's like creepy AI aiding anyone from Illuminae. I've heard nothing but good things about this one. Books and Lala talks about it all the time. She really loved it. I think she gave it 5 stars. But yeah, I wanted to give it a try. I've only read one Ruth Ware book. I read The Woman in Cabin 10, and it's okay. Like, it was like a 3-star. You know, the build-up was really boring for a really meh ending, so I hope this one is a lot better than that. Next book on my list is 3 Women by Lisa Taddeo. This is a nonfiction book about 3 different women's sex lives. So there's the stories about 3 women, or the way the story is structured, and each one has a different sexual situation, I guess is the best way to put it. This is definitely not suitable for work, or to read at work, because it's very sexually oriented. That's all it's about. It's about these women's sex lives. So you have one woman who is in a loveless or passionless marriage. She loves her husband, but her husband won't even let her kiss him on the lips because he says that sensation offends him. So she has no physical contact with her husband whatsoever. So to me, that just sounds absolutely painful and terrible. So she hooks up with an old flame from like high school, and she starts a really passionate affair. Then you have a girl who is in her early 20s and is really adrift in life. And when she was like 17 years old, she had a physically sexual relationship with her high school English teacher, who they were going to run away on her 18th birthday, but instead he dumped her on her 30th birthday. And she hears now that she is adrift in life and has nothing going for her due to this kind of trauma. He's getting Teacher of the Year. So she comes forward and tells the authorities about their sexual relationship while she was a minor. And then you have another woman who is in a very love-filled marriage, but her and her husband are swingers. So he especially likes to watch her have sex with other men and women. Sometimes he joins, sometimes he doesn't, but it's mostly him liking to watch his wife. And she's trying to decide if this is her fantasy life she's living or if it's his, and she's just doing it for him, like whether or not she really enjoys it. So it's really short. I thought it was going to be a lot longer than it is. It's like barely 300 pages. The acknowledgments go to like 304. But I am super excited to like get into this. I've heard nothing but good things about it so far. And, you know, for me to read a nonfiction, I have to really be interested in the premise. So I read The Five, which is about the women who Jack the Ripper killed, and now I'm reading a book about women's sex lives. This makes me look like a really depraved person, but I swear I'm not. I'm just really interested in this book. So the last book on my list is one that I've just been staring at me. It will probably be the one watch that doesn't get read this month. But that is The Gifted School by Bruce Holsinger. This is a literary fiction that talks about this neighborhood that is like I don't know if it's like a cul-de-sac, you know, where there's all these families, they've all been friends, their kids go to school together, and there's a new private school that is built in town, and so they're all fighting to get their children into this prestigious private school, and it creates a whole bunch of drama. So for me, this kind of reminds me of like a Desperate Housewives kind of deal, which I absolutely love that kind of shit. I love any kind of literary fiction that's very domestic drama, not necessarily like domestic thrillers, because those are okay, but like ones that are like Big Little Lies, where yeah, there's murder, but it's more about the like drama and gossipy between like all the women, stuff like that. I am not a person who is like that in my own life, but I love reading about it because I'm just like, ooh, I feel like I'm a part of the cool kids group. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's like past trauma and past insecurities from being a child, like not being part of the cool kids. Like, let's be real. But I absolutely love it. And this is exactly that kind of thing. So like kids who've been best friends for years are like pitted against each other, and the parents are at each other's throats and all that stuff. And it's all in this really, really nice community. So it's like a slice of life insight to this community where they're all friends, and it talks about their marriages and their kids and all that stuff just because they all want to get into this gifted school. This is usually right up my alley. I like a good dose of literary fiction now and again. And with it being the start of school especially, I figured this is kind of a perfect thing, you know, reading about like the gifted school with all these crazy parents at the start of the school year. Okay guys, that's it. I am so sorry. This video is a fucking mess. Like, I already started it, stopped it, and then this is my second refilming of it because I can't talk today. I keep stumbling over my words. I'm having difficulty making eye contact with the camera, which is so fucking stupid. I don't know why I'm completely off my game today. I think it's because I haven't actually sat down and filmed anything in like 2 weeks. I did film the wrap up for the City of Bones where I actually sat and did it, but the other one before that was a vlog, and like I did 2 vlogs last month, so fuck, I'm a mess. I'm sorry. So I hope you enjoyed my TBR. I hope you're excited about some of the books that I'm going to read. Please let me know if you're excited about any of the books that I'm planning on reading this month. Are you excited to hear my thoughts on the Night Circus? Because this one, Night Circus, I'm really nervous about, because people say you either love it or you hate it. So please let me know in the comments down below what you're excited about me reading this month. Oh, and if you'd like to join Monica and Cindy and I reading the Black Prism, feel free to join us. Let me know in the comments and I'll let you know how to connect with us on Voxer. But yeah, that's it. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.